And this is Wayne Coe, and we're at the Benson Conference in Alabama 2016. He's going to explain to us about a ribbon burner forge.
Okay. This is a ribbon burner forge that I built. It's forced air forge. I'm forge welding Damascus billets in this forge with a ½ pound of pressure, getting it to 2315 degrees. Have reducing flame. You can build this burner if you come to my website at waynecoeartistblacksmith.com. Go to the forge supplies page. There's 2 attachments. One explains how I like to build a gas forge. The other attachment is ribbon burner forge. This forge is built out of a 30-pound propane bottle. I suggest that people build them out of a 20-pound propane bottle. Then the burner is the ribbon burner. This one is 10 inches long. It's got 27 holes in the casting for the burner. So instead of having flame come out in a 3/4 inch circle, this has flame 3 inches wide and 10 inches long. If you're going to build a ribbon burner, all this information is in that article, but you have to make a form to put your castable in. You drill little holes in the bottom at 1 inch apart so that you can stack crayons in all those holes. Then you fill this with the castable. You need a good, tough castable. I tried building one using my Castelite, which is real good for casting the inside of a forge, but it's not strong enough for the ribbon burner. This is a piece of 3-inch square tubing, 6 inches long. That's a good size burner for a 20-pound propane bottle forge. You build this piece, and when you've got the castable in here, you put it in there, and after the casting has cured, you take the form apart, and your burner's actually coming out about this far. And you grind these off. These are just stops to hold that to the right height.
See, you got 2 blowers on here?
The second blower is just an air curtain. It blows air up in front so you don't have as much flame coming out in your face and burning your hands when you try to take the Damascus out. I'm welding Damascus billets in this forge without flux. With the ribbon burner forge, it has to be a blown forge. I've got a gate valve on the air supply. I've got a needle valve on the gas supply. With those 2, you can control the atmosphere inside the forge. If you're doing forge welding, you want a reducing flame so that all the gases, all the oxygen is being used inside the forge, and the flame has to come outside for the unburned propane. So if you got the dragon's breath sticking out about 6 inches, then you know you got a reducing flame inside. If you're going to try to weld Damascus in a forge, you probably need a pyrometer. So you get a pyrometer, you can control the temperature with these dials over here. You can control the atmosphere, and if you got a reducing flame, the weld will stick. Scale is formed by oxygen in contact with red hot metal. So if there's no oxygen present inside the forge, you have reduced scaling. Contaminant, and if you can weld it without flux, you'll have better welds. If you have any questions after reading the 2 attachments and want to discuss it with me, you give me a call. I'll be glad to discuss it with you. My telephone number or email address is on my website.
Okay, Wayne, thanks a lot. Appreciate it very much.
Bye.